It's Christian time. Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. It gave you a good, yeah. It sure gave me a feeling. I sure felt something there. I definitely, It sure gave me a feeling. It sure gave a feeling. I sure felt something. Okay, alrighty. Let's, whew. Thank God, something a little less, something that angers me a little less. Oh, thank God. Sorry, Lily, that was me you felt. Oh, don't worry. If I was feeling you, it would be a lot easier, I think. Exactly. I feel like, hold on, let me change my title. How is Christian better? How is Christian better than that? That's the new title. I did get a cool wallpaper out of it. Let's go. Magically, I'm happier. Wow. Oh my God.
What made her this way?
Oh, this feels so much better. Holy crap, I did not think.
What is the attraction?
Sheesh.
What keeps us fascinated?
What? How is this like so nostalgic to me? I'm like, oh, thank God. I hope you refund that. Oh, I will. Don't worry. Oh my God.
On October 30th, 2018, Christine continued to write extremely long threads on Twitter, attempting to explain to her followers the concept behind the dimensional merge, or the foretold alleged merging of the real-world dimension of 1218
Alright, we're
and
still on the dimensional merge here.
Which contained the living embodiments of almost all fictional cartoon characters and alternate versions of most of the residents of the actual Earth. Upon finishing her 3-part extended Twitter thread, she felt she had written enough to complete the Merge Survival Guide book that was previously planned as a collaborative project with the team behind the Sonichu official merchandise Twitter account.
Oh
shit! The merchandise creators instead expressed their confusion at her relatively brief text, claiming what Chris had written was not long enough. I didn't know there
was a Sonichu official merch place? Hello?
Also on October 30th, Christine unveiled a new kitten that had approached her from a litter of newborn cats in their backyard. She named him Patches and brought him to a vet where he was diagnosed with conjunctivitis in his left eye and given medicine. Chris elaborated on Twitter that the Chandlers had been feeding the wild cats in the backyard for a while, and that 2 more kittens had snuck into the property, but were still hiding. On October 31st, Chris revealed her Halloween costume, Princess Savina from the cartoon series The Smurfs. She planned to attend a bar and grill restaurant and enter a costume contest, and later added that her 4 spouses, Magichan, Sylvana, Crizel, and Mewtwo, who apparently could not be photographed, were also dressed up as characters from the Smurfs. In the aftermath of the event, Chris wrote that the restaurant had a great atmosphere, friendly employees, and good tea and burgers. On November 1st, Christine tweeted that the dimensional merge would happen before the end of the year, though was uncertain on which day. On November 2nd, Chris informed trusted QB Farms member, the captain, that the other 2 kittens have formally been welcomed into the Chandler's home,
Please
and
put
all
a shirt
3
on.
were ill. On that same day,
Oh,
Christine
no.
posted on Twitter that her new family of
Not
kitties
the
all suffered from
kitties.
conjunctivitis and needed immediate medical attention. She asked for help from her followers since she feared her new cats would not survive until the merge. The captain, via text message, told Chris that he was furious that she was using the kittens to beg for money and ordered her to take the kittens to the vet.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck is this for real? Like, I feel like this is like all a scam now, too.
Like some tweets posted in October, positing that perhaps the message was written and sent by a troll. Chris then wrote that the cats were recovering in warmth and comfort, with paper to relieve themselves onto, and good music from radio stations.
Nah.
Not long after, a tweet posted from Chris's account that while she was allegedly playing the video game Hyperdimension Neptunia, her mother screamed and alerted her that the family dog, Snoopy, had mauled one of her kittens, posting a graphic photo of the alleged cat carcass. The tweet was quickly deleted, and others found that the image was taken from an online article interviewing visual effects artist James Hatton, and was only one of the examples of his work with his company, Legion
no
VFX.
fucking way!
In a discussion
Dude,
with
it was
Sonichu
literally
official
that-
merchandise,
Bro,
who were in the
it was that
process
bad of a
setting up
scam.
fund
Holy
for the
shit.
pets, Chris confirmed that none of the kittens had died, and that Animal Rescue had come to their home to assess the situation, and told the Chandlers they were taking good care of the cats. Christine told the merchandise producers to not call Animal Control over to their home again. Sonichu Merchandise shared the article from where the image came and suggested that she change her Twitter password. Upon changing her password, Christine then
Wait, why would
complained
you
that
even
she
bother?
failed to
Like,
get
obviously, they're
verified
just
on the
fucking
social media
fake,
site,
bro.
which would allow her to display a verification mark on her profile. Shortly after, Chris shared Sonichu Merchandise's announcement that their emergency fund was open for contributions. She reassured her readers that she personally would not be getting any of the money. After a little while, Christine returned to Twitter to complain that someone had called Animal Control to visit her and check on the animals. On November 3rd, Sonichu Official Merchandise
No
confirmed
stream?
that a shipment
Bro,
of medicine was on its way to the Chandler's home. Chris wrote that previous
Wait,
emotionally strong tweets were
hold
apparently
on.
written by her.
Genostream? I'm sus, but also thank you for the poop wishes.
Husband, Magi-chan, and expressed her thanks to the merchandise team. She added that it may be best if money was sent to their
sus,
home
bro.
instead. She later rejected their suggestion of donating the kittens to a local animal shelter and claimed that the animals were getting good love and care from the Chandlers. Christine then posted a photo of the 3 cats, now named Liza, Patches, and Sylvia,
Bruh,
and revealed that a local vet came to examine them and gave them appropriate medicine, who should not be contacted.
No.
Sonichu Official Merchandise confirmed that the veterinarian Chris mentioned was the correct person to be contacted by anyone who was concerned about the family's situation. Chris
How
then
would you
berated
confirm
the
that,
Twitter
though?
account,
How would you confirm
once again
that?
reiterating that he should not be contacted. Apparently, a Twitter user who contacted the vet confirmed that Chris had gone to the vet a few days ago, before this latest situation developed. Sonichu Official Merchandise berated Christine because she didn't reveal earlier that the Chandlers already had most of the medication that the merchandise team had sent to her, and told her not to use sick kittens for personal gain. The team confirmed
Dude,
with the
this
vet
is
that
really
Christine had
fucked
gone
up.
to the
That
veterinarian
really
once
is
and
terrible.
only concerning Patches, but had been prescribed enough medication to treat all 3 kittens. The mother of the kittens was not treated.
So far, the
and
other
was
update
believed
with
to have
Quick
been
is
kept
straight up
outside
just
in the yard.
they're still
The
in
captain
prison.
asked for an update, and Chris confirmed that the mother stayed outside and refused to come in, which necessitated the family's old cat, Lucy, to fill in as a mother figure. Chris was personally feeling overwhelmed over these recent troubles, combined with her role in the dimensional merge, and was so laying down to rest. Christine then pleaded with Sonichu Official Merchandise to send them monetary donations, for they would be gravely necessary come December. Kiwi Farms user, the American Hedgehog, supposed that it was because the Chandlers were to pay a property tax of $607 on December 5th.
Yeah, that's what happens when you own a
merch
fucking
team
house,
revealed that they
dumbass.
did not have private conversations with Chris for about a week, as Christine explained that it was because they were insulting her, and even though she appreciated the
Why
medicine,
is
she needed
money most
the
in need
most.
if it's about fucking
She then
kittens, huh?
frustratingly proclaimed that the kittens belonged to her, and that she was their mother and loved them all dearly. The captain then told Kiwi Farms members that he was in contact with another local forum user Chris knew from the End Games card game store, who was interested in adopting the orange kitten, Liza, and was planning on visiting the family home to pick up the cat. The identity of the forum member was not revealed, but they successfully adopted the kitten from Chris after having tea and good conversation with the Chandlers.
Okay,
The friend
okay.
later confessed that it seemed that bringing the kittens in was in their best interest, as the mother cat was very feral and refused to come close to anyone. The condition of the house was reported as being not as bad as others thought, but their two dogs were described as extremely overweight. The new owner soon discovered that Liza was in fact male and renamed him Tingles after treating him for pneumonia.
I mean, you don't gotta rename
On
them,
November
but...
4th, Christine wrote on Twitter that the kitten's eyes were clearing up well. The next day, Patches developed further health complications, and Chris took him to the local vet again, but he refused to admit the kitten. Instead, she purchased a heating pad and cat food with extra nutrients and cared for him at home. But on November 6th, the kitten passed away in Chris's arms. She then shared a newer photo of the last kitten that remained with her, Sylvia, with her eye problem visibly improving quickly. Later that day, Kathy Weseluk, voice actress for the animated series My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, thanked all the fans of the show.
Can you imagine
as the
having to
cast
go
and
through
crew
this, bro?
approached
For
the final
real.
season of the series. Christine replied, thanking
Walking
her
Man
and all the
010 is
other
now
voice
boarding.
actors
Welcome to
for
Lilybelle
their
Air. Hope
work
you have a safe and
cheered
enjoyable
them
flight.
on as she falsely claimed the series would go on for another 5 seasons. At around the same time, Chris's car's engine permanently broke, and she submitted the Ford Focus as an auction item, for fixing the engine would have been too expensive.
Oh, shit.
On November 8th,
Okay.
she posted a photo of the new kitten Sylvia, lying on her head as she lay in bed, shirtless. On the 9th, she shared
Why'd
a
you have to
YouTube
say they were
video
shirtless?
showcasing a modified model of Sonic the Hedgehog in the game Sonic Forces that was made to have the appearance of Sonichu. Aside from a small criticism of a missing brown stripe in his shoes, Chris loved the mod and wished for it to be available as a free download for the game on all available game systems.
Good
On
for
that
them.
same day,
Good for them.
concerned observers called for animal control to visit the Chandler's home again, but since they took care of their pets adequately, they were then left alone with no repercussions. Possibly at around the same time, Joshua Moon, the administrator of the Kiwi Farms, received a text message from Christine in which she wrote that an officer from the Greene County Sheriff's Department came to their home to discuss the significant number of troublesome phone calls they were receiving. Chris gave them the phone numbers of Moon and the captain, who may be better at explaining to the officers the means of quelling the nuisance calls. On November 12th, upon learning of the death of Marvel Comics writer, publisher, and producer Stan Lee, Chris wrote on Twitter that fortunately his soul from this dimension merged with that of his still alive counterpart in dimension C197, and that he will be seen again after the merge.
Dude, the man
At
fucking
around the same
died,
time,
dude.
Kiwi Farms
Don't
user
just...
Dismedi noticed Christine writing something on the freedom of speech wall in Charlottesville, Virginia, which allowed for anyone to write what they wanted in chalk. After Chris left, the user took a photo of what she wrote. It read, "Dimensions C197 and 1218, this world, are merging. Hashtag dimensional merge. Hashtag 1218C197. Be aware of your surroundings. Keep calm." On November 14th, one of Christine's...
Okay, but to be fair, there's been a lot of crazy stuff happening the last few years. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Cases for unpaid debt was given a continuance, with the next scheduled court appearance set on January 16th, 2019.
I'm just saying.
On
Welcome,
November
thank you so much for
15th,
lurking.
Christine
Appreciate it.
explained on Twitter that during the dimensional merge, she estimated that around 51% of the human residents in both dimensions would survive, and 41% would die, with a margin of error of 8%. She wrote down her calculations on a napkin, likely taken from a McDonald's, and posted a photo of it.
Why? Okay, but why'd you have to say that?
Also
Likely
on that day,
taken
it was
from a
revealed
McDonald's?
that Chris
Wait,
was
Shrek!
involved in a crowdfunded effort to recreate the 2001 animated motion picture Shrek,
Shrek?
titled Shrek Retold. It consisted of over 200 artists, animators, and filmmakers who each recreated a short segment from the movie. Christine's contribution begins around 25 minutes in. She provided the drawings and voiceover track, but appears that another party animated the characters'
Wait, I want to
motions.
watch that. What the
This
fuck?
is Christine Chandler. I'll be depicting scene 23 as Shrek exits the ring. The crowd cheers. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, the bad guy, I forget his name.
Oh my
communicates
god,
the,
really?
armed forces, and Shrek becomes a bit offended and Donkey is scared. Shall I get the order, sir? No, I have a better idea. People of your luck, I give you our champion! The crowd cheers. What? Congratulations, Ogre! You have won the honor of going on a great and noble quest, says that guy, I forget his name still. I'm already on a quest to get my swamp back. Your swamp? Yeah, my swamp! Where you dumped those fairytale creatures. Okay. Alright, Ogre, I'll make you a deal. Go on this quest for me and I'll give you your swamp back. Exactly the way it was, right down to the last slime-covered toadstool. And your squatters?
Somebody hosted it in the Discord a really long time ago. Again!
What kind of quest? And I guess that's
What are
it
the
for
chances of
scene
me showing up
23
for a
of
stream
Shrek.
about a video by Gino? I don't know. I'm thinking you are him at
On
this
November
point, bro.
17th, Chris
For
uploaded
real.
a short YouTube video of her playing
Also,
with her
hey,
cat,
Hershey, nice to see
Sylvia.
you.
Sylvia, you're so silly. Why are you so silly? You're so delightful.
Rick4582 is now boarding. Welcome to Lilybelle Air. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable flight.
Cat and mouse reading. There's your meme.
The next day, someone gained access to Chris's Twitter account and posted a short clip of the video she recorded for the Idea Guys, in which she nakedly simulates sex with Magi-chan as All-Star by Smash Mouth plays in the background. The video was accompanied by a message purportedly written by someone said to be from the Bluegrass State, likely a reference to Idea Guy Stephen Boyd, who lived in Kentucky, the so-called Bluegrass State. Like previous suspicious tweets, this post was location tagged as coming from Sydney, New South Wales. The tweet was deleted within a minute. Later on, Chris tweeted, "The time has come. Be sure to pray to the CPUs." She then linked to her long Twitter threads explaining the main concepts of the merge for anyone who had not read them yet. Afterwards, she wrote that the merge was in progress and would take final
I gotta
effect
read the merge.
soon.
I gotta read the merge.
It was observed through her PlayStation Network profile that during this time, Chris continued to play video games, including an entry from the Hyperdimension Neptunia series. On November 22nd, Chris wished everyone a happy Thanksgiving and called for them to be thankful for all those who brought joy
Did they
to
just
them,
say Sydney?
along
They
with
sure
other
did,
blessings,
but it's like New
decorating
Wales or
her
something
remarks
instead
with
of
an
like.
attached photo
yeah.
of her mother Barbara with their cat Sylvia on her lap.
Oh,
Chris
God
added
bless
to
that
her
lady.
message by listing some of the things she was thankful for, including finally to her message.
Things that I am thankful for. Counting my blessings. The year and that 6 month flew by slow yet quick. Too many new things to count, so I'll just list 10 of them in no particular order. 1. I finally got married to not just one, but 4. 4 people. 4, wink. Magi-chan Sonichu, Crizel, and Sylvana Rose Choose. and the one and only Mewtwo. Just 4. Mewtwo, you guys. Please. Destiny does work. Destiny? And in crazy ways sometimes. I love my guardian angel, my destined gal, and 2 more smart sidekicks.
Message by listing some of the things
I'm gonna lose
she
my
was
shit,
thankful
bro.
for, including
I don't have to ask for more from the 5 of us together, but there is a whole lot more in store.
finally getting married, becoming a CPU goddess, her mother being still
I became bestowed with the memories and soul of Scarlet, the CPU of Kama and the Commodore consoles, and became a CPU myself? All of the responsibilities and superpowers I am still getting better acquainted and knowing of. I do promise to do my best with my peers and allies. My mother is still alive, healthy, strong, and well. Great. She's strong to handle all that unpacking, finally. Why the fuck do you have to say it like that? Bro, hello? New family of love with the kittens that came in and gone, and the one that stayed. Our purringly fun Sylvia. And number 5, I'm still alive, healthy, positive, and optimistic.
alive and healthy, their house, kindness from most people around the world, and good music and other simple things. On November 26th, Christine shared on Twitter her Amazon wish list, or a list of items found on the merchant website Amazon.com.
I think what really gets me is the fact that it has, like, do you see that? Large monetary amounts, minimum of $20 sent directly to my PayPal is also good. What the fuck are you talking about, Chris? What the fuck are you talking about?
On November 26th, Christine shared
Also, hey, take a look at this wish list. Everyone who wishes to send me a gift, you know, thank you. Also, large monetary amounts of Taco Bell gift cards sent directly to my throne is also good. It's a joke. No, that's...
on Twitter her Amazon wish list, or a list of items found on the merchant website Amazon.com, which other people could buy for her as a gift. The list incled a plethora
The fact that somebody actually sends them $30 though, like what the fuck do you keep doing? Like why? Why?
Handheld game consoles. The next day,
the
Chris
Nintendo
asked for
Switch was
advice
out
in
during
dealing
this
with
time?
a bout of insomnia, to which one commenter wrote that they drank orange-flavored Fanta to go to sleep, trollishly referencing the 2009 leaked video in which Christian drinks a solution of orange Fanta and his own semen. This tweet received a reply from the official Fanta Twitter account, which read, "Nothing but dreams of orange emoji." The reply was soon engulfed with replies regarding Chris's past antics and semen drinking, and was soon deleted.
No! Dude, the Fanta social media worker! Oh, the poor Fanta social media worker, bro. Rip Fanta. Amazing, great.
At around the same time, upon discovering that she could create sparks by striking 2 quartz stones together, she tried to do the same using her amethyst high school ring and another amethyst stone. She ended up cracking the stone in her ring and tried to repair
Grace,
it
that's
with
very
crazy
sweet of you.
glue.
Thank you. I appreciate
On
it.
December 5th, Chris posted a short video on Twitter.
Lily, you ever make a guy eat his own cum? No. But if some is left there after other activities of fornication, then technically they do. But I'm not gonna make him like do it in like a cup and then I mean that sounds fun to me, watching you guys or somebody have to do that.
Of the first sight of snow.
Hey everybody, it's snowing here in 1218. Look, to Virginia.
It's snowing here. What's the weather forecast? I'm sorry. That was just too funny.
Why did you interrupt my video, Barbara? There's your joke. Have a good day.
this? That's not a funny joke! What? This whole, with less than a minute interaction was a lot for me. What the fuck?
First sight of snow.
Hey everybody, it's snowing here in 1218's Lucasville, Virginia. Why did you interrupt my video, Barbara? There's your joke. Have a good day.
This was soon followed by a 2-part video review of the cereal Funkos,
This, I can't.
created by Funko, which was only sold in limited numbers, with Funko Pop figurines contained within the box.
Hey everybody! Just wanted to offer a little voluntary opinion about Funko brands. Funko's cereal! Just the cereal though, I mean, because having all the pictures and the figures in them is good and all, but the cereal is really good. I mean, various colors they're in, but I mean, hey, Funko Company, you know what you could do with the cereal? Actually put it in the grocery stores and in the cereal aisles of the Walmarts, the Targets, and everywhere. All the actual cereal aisles, instead of just making it a specialty food item available only in certain places, because that berry flavor is totally awesome, and it's a multi-grain cereal, so it's definitely a good part of a balanced breakfast.
Not sponsored by Funko Pops.
On December 6th, Chris complained on Twitter that trolls were adding items on her Amazon wishlist to their cart, as if they were to buy them before canceling their order, thusly emptying her wishlist. She asked for Amazon to rectify their system so that wishlist items would not be removed if the orders were cancelled, and that wishlists should not be abused by anyone other than the creators of their own wishlists. Kristen returned to write that she enabled a setting to make her wishlist items unable to disappear, before adding a large selection of amiibo figurines to the list, making the total number of items on the wishlist 96. On December 7th, an unknown individual text messaged Christine to ask her about the dimensional merge, to which she replied that events leading up to the merge were happening and that the climatic merge would be happening very soon. Indulging in her fantasies, the individual asked for more details.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I also want to be with my OCs for Christmas. They're all Mary Sue's.
Claiming to hope to spend time with their original characters for Christmas. Chris wrote that the wildfire occurring in Florida at the time was one sign of the merge, in addition to
Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
wildfire occurring in Florida at the time was one sign of the merge, in addition to the imminent death of US President Donald Trump, who was to be replaced by his counterpart from Dimension C-197. The person then wrote that they were interested in buying something from her wish list and inquired why they should be purchased specifically from Amazon. Christine replied that it was nice for everyone to know what she needed/wanted, and singled out replacement Wii U and Xbox One game consoles as priorities, along with some other items. 3 days later, Chris wrote on Twitter that the dimensional merge would happen soon, and that some of the telltale signs of it already developing were the wildfires in California and romaine lettuce being recalled.
I'm gonna throw some fucking hands. I'm gonna throw some.
Due to an outbreak of E. coli bacteria. Also on this day, in response to artist and YouTuber Mad Munchkin posting a collection of drawings of dogs from movies, Chris replied saying that dogs and puppies, in addition to cats, were cute, attaching a selection of photos of her cats, Lucy and Sylvia, and her 2 dogs, Clover and Snoopy, visibly overweight.
Oh my god!
On December 8th,
Those are some
Chris made a short video addressed to one Gracie, whose story of being bullied for her looks was shared by her father and then further spread by My Little Pony voice actress Tara Strong.
Hi Gracie, this is Christine Chandler giving you a little support. I hear you being bullied. Don't let the bullies bother you. I mean, I've been there with you. I was bullied in my childhood too.
Buddy, not just your childhood.
Because my autism.
Why do you have to what's really bothering me is every single time they say that it's them. I just, it's like, why did the way that they say it really is the way that they fucking say it.
And I didn't let that stop me. And I was cyberbullied since 2007. You think I'd let that stop me? Nope. Nothing stopped me. I continued on. I created and I worked. And you could do the same, just you are beautiful. You are bright. And you definitely look very lovely. You look like a woman. Yes, you do. And when somebody tells you otherwise, you can tell them that I said they could take their insults and zap it up theirs. Report them to your authorities, your principal, whoever's nearby, an adult. Okay? Alright. Good luck, Gracie. Stay awesome. Zap to the extreme.
What the fuck does that mean?
The next day,
right?
she wrote
I'm actually kind of angry. I mean, I'm not angry, obviously, but like, I'm like thoroughly surprised that was like the most normal video I've ever seen of them. And I didn't genuinely hate them there. But just knowing who they are as a person, I hate them in general.
on Twitter a plea for Nintendo to include Sonichu, Rosechu, and herself as playable characters in the video game Smash Bros. Ultimate. She offered to help by providing her voice acting abilities for all three characters. On December 10th, a
Hey, you
Twitter
guys,
user
if somebody
posted
came
an
up to
altered
me-
version of the newly released teaser image for the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog
Holy
motion
shit, if
picture,
somebody said
modified
that-
to appear as if Sonic was Sonichu and was shared
Somebody
with
asked me to
Christine.
voice act as
She responded,
Rosechu.
writing
Do
that
you-
she
do you think I should
instinctively
take the
knew
deal,
that
or-
the filmmakers would not faithfully recreate the titular Sonic's design. She added that the person who altered the image did not accurately reproduce Sonichu's ears and told them to try again. The maker of the Sonichu plush doll, which Chris criticized upon receiving it, returned to write that Chris should have instead simply written, "Thank you."
Zarog26 is now
Chris
boarding. Welcome to
replied,
Lilybelle Air.
stating
Hope you have a
once
safe
more
and
that
enjoyable
she was
flight.
sorry for criticizing the plushie before, and reasoned that the reason she tended to be habitually critical was because she was criticized herself many times, and listened to a lot of critics and analysts. Christine thanked them for the Sonichu plushie again, and then addressed the original poster of the Sonichu poster to thank them for their efforts, but added that she felt that more work could have been put into it. On December 11th,
The response
it was
wasn't that bad
believed
either,
that Christine's
I
Twitter
think.
account was hacked again when it posted a preview clip of a house tour video she had filmed for the Idea Guys earlier in the year, and
Oh,
wrote that the
God.
full video would be uploaded if she received donations in excess of $500, urging her followers to think of her quote-unquote feeble mother. The house tour preview was uploaded exactly 5 years after the previous house tour video was uploaded online. Chris took back control and deleted the tweet 30 minutes later. The next day, her account was hacked again, and 2 more videos filmed for the Idea Guys were posted, one in which she apologizes for being a fuck-up and a pedophile, and another in which she slaps herself repeatedly. Christine quickly deleted
I
the
remember this
tweets
one.
and wrote another, denying that it was her doing, and explained that the actions seen in the clips were the result of the Idea Guys, Joshua Wise, and Stephen Boyd, and she pleaded for them to stay out of her Twitter account, though it was unlikely them behind the hackings. On December 13th, Christine purchased a used treadmill from Goodwill for $10. She excitedly posted pictures of it on Twitter, writing that it worked great, and she had just finished walking at a speed of 3 miles per hour for 5 minutes.
No!
Some observers noticed that there was visible animal feces on the floor in one of the photographs. The following day, Chris wrote a long thread of tweets in reference to her past drawings, depicting her Sonichu characters in sexual scenarios. Yeah, the NSFW direction was not the best impulse I had, even to make one book purposely a controversious one, because it was in at the time, and I was stretching my artistic license and mind in the drawing experiment. Point is, I learned not only from the extended version of Book 8, and other seriously NSFW pieces I ended up drawing, and Idea Guy and Boyd were no help either. I generally am more SFW and positivity driven in my works. Drawing total nudes, sex, and other real questionable things are not my usual cup of tea, and I am not proud of all of the NSFW drawings I ended up making.
Shut up,
especially
Shinobi!
that
Shut
infamous one that I had torn into pieces. Total wishful thinking gone horribly wrong, that one. But I really do like the pieces where the couple or poly group is cuddling, kissing, hugging, and generally making each other feel happy, appreciates, and loved. I'm still feeling relatively shook up from the worst ones out of that lot, involving myself or Christy, my self counterpart, and my past theoretical and ex-girlfriends, and any humans. It will likely be long after the dimension merge that I'll have recovered from that, forgiven myself fully for the worst of the
Lim, good to see
NSFW
ya.
items, and even remotely feel at ease drawing anything sexual and/or revealing again. But, fortunately, realizing my being bisexual and accepting myself for that has been going well. Hell, I even ate the whole box of penis-shaped gummy candy someone glitter-bombed me a year or so ago, with no regret and appreciation, and I would eat more if I got some, not to mention vagina-shaped candy too.
Sorry if you guys are wondering why I pause so often. It's because once in a while I have to pause to make sure that I'm like still a living person off of this. But shout outs to Lim. If you guys didn't know, Lim has been here for a very, very long time in the community and in this community. Like in the VTuber community and in this community. Lim guy's been here for a million years. You came into gummy sex toys? Oh wow, good for you, bud. Coming into the gummy sex toys? Great. Yeah, Lim is like a living legend, honestly.
Smiling face with smiling eyes emoji, but I digress. It is still a bumpy and long shaft of a road ahead of me as I face each tunnel and speed bump along the way. But I'm still riding and surviving.
Ow.
And yes, I know the innuendo I'm making.
Oh, okay.
Also on that day, Chris's Twitter account was hacked once again, this time writing that her mother, Barbara Ann Weston Chandler, had passed away.
I thought that Chris put
the
up...
tweet was soon deleted, and minutes later,
Holy shit.
Christine recorded a video of her mother confessing that she was still alive.
Hey, Mom.
Confessing that she was still alive? Why did you have to say it like that, though, bro?
Say something.
My name is Barbara Chandler.
Are you dead right now?
No.
You're very much alive.
Yes.
How strong do you feel?
Very strong.
Good. Thank you.
As a further measure to prevent hackers,
Dude,
Chris logged out of
honestly,
Twitter
this
on
is
all of her
so
devices,
weird.
reset her password, wiped her laptop of all data, and installed the Windows 10 operating system. An individual on Twitter wrote that it was dubious how quickly the tweet written by the hacker was deleted and then the video was recorded and posted. Chris proclaimed that she should not be doubted. On December 17th, she expressed her views on the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog movie, writing that in addition to actor Jim Carrey being unsuited to play the villain Robotnik, Sonic's shoes were incorrect, and he had blue arms rather than the original tan color. She claimed that the real Sonic himself was ashamed and embarrassed of the movie adaptation of his own adventures. She then posted a short video of her cat, Sylvia.
Hello, Sylvia. Look at you being so sweet. Oh. Temporarily paralyzed for a moment because the fateful incidents between dimensions, and you decide to hang out with me. You're such a sweet and good little kitty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So pretty, too.
She also posted a short clip of herself walking on her new treadmill.
Oh,
Hey, everybody.
shit.
checking it out. Just let you know that is me. Walking.
Yeah, we couldn't have fucking told.
Like at 3 miles an hour and counting, baby.
On December 19th, one of Christine's unpaid debt cases concluded, as she was ordered to pay $2,777.90 to Midland Funding.
Bunny gets free kissies. Kissies.
Soon after, she rejoiced on Twitter that U.S. President
It's just,
Donald
I don't
Trump
wanna hear-
declared victory over the terrorist
Hey, I don't want to
group
hear
ISIS,
Chris's voice
and so
over a
US
fucking
troops were
treadmill
set to leave
that I hear
Syria,
every day.
praising it as the one thing the Trump of this dimension did right.
God fucking.
However, Chris clarified
And then they
that
said
she would
3
be
miles
voting
an
for
hour
Lisa
too, and I was
Simpson
like,
from the cartoon series
God.
The Simpsons in the next presidential elections in the year 2020. But the next day, in response to a Twitter user denying her claims of being a goddess, Chris reconfirmed that she was a goddess and that she had electricity/lightning zapping through her body for 2 nights, claiming she was surviving thousands to millions of volts of electricity passing through her. She assured the doubter that she would make a video showcasing her powers and all her alleged spouses after the merge was completed. On December 22nd,
Thank
Chris
you, Mellow
acknowledged
Yellow.
that people have been growing impatient regarding the merge, but remained adamant that it would happen at any moment. She reasoned that her frequent spells of déjà vu were confirmation of her experiencing predictions she had received in past dreams and visions. Chris wrote that she even had more than 2 déjà vu moments while in counsel with her psychiatrist, which left her psychiatrist flabbergasted. She concluded that the surges of electricity she could feel through her body was evidence that she was a conduit for the dimensional merge taking place. On Christmas Day, Christine's Twitter account was hacked once again, and someone claiming to be Magi-chan posted a document regarding the so-called Teen Troon Squad. In the document, the supposed Magi-chan claimed that he was in possession of one of the teenagers, Lucas's, body, and
Wait,
was
this
using
is a
it to
hack,
type
right?
out
This
his
isn't
message.
really like.
He revealed Lucas's full legal name, home address, and phone number. He continued to explain that the group of transgender teenagers would regularly meet up in Lucas's home to smoke marijuana, most likely without his mother's knowledge. Magi-chan closed by stating that due to an apparent time dilation, the merge in the real-life dimension of 1218 would be completed in 20 years' time. At the end of the document was a previously unreleased photograph of Chris with the Teen Troon Squad. To seemingly counteract the leak of information, Lucas himself then posted the video he filmed of Chris apparently kissing her wife Crizel while high. He also wrote another tweet implicating Kiwi Farms user and guard dog, the captain, as the person who took control of Chris's account and leaked Lucas's private information. Lucas revealed that the captain was in his late 30s and also posted his supposed phone number.
Wait. So
Kristen
who
took back
is
control
this?
of her Twitter account to write that she was shocked by the revelation from her supposed husband, who had allegedly been previously warned about giving away personal information or doc.
So this is quote unquote Magi-chan and Chris. What? Chris said, okay. Magi-chan, quote unquote, released all this information about everybody. And now Chris is coming on to say, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so shocked. Like, I told him not to do that. Schizophrenia is definitely still on the table, bro. Or split personality. Definitely on the table still, bro.
Boxing.
What the fuck?
She restated that the merge
That
was
is-
imminent and told her
Bro.
followers to enjoy the rest of their waking days. Chris said
No
that she was
fucking way,
enjoying
bro.
her time by playing the recently purchased video game Starlink. At first, she seemed to be dismayed
Shaman, thank you
to
so
hear
much for
that
the
merge
biddies. I
might be delayed
appreciate
by
it.
20
Thank
years.
you.
But then she decided that while the majority of people on Earth would be hibernating for 20 years as the merge developed,
God, I wish I
Christine
hibernated for
herself,
20
along with
years.
a select few destined to follow her, would
That's a
remain
joke. I don't
awake
want that to happen.
uphold their destiny. On December 30th,
There's more Love is War
Lucas
episodes
made his
out.
Twitter account available for direct messaging, in case anyone was interested in learning the full story about his involvement with Christine. On that same day, someone
Wait,
claiming
who's
to be
Lucas?
Lucas went to
Oh,
the image
Lucas's
board
friend.
8chan to post a photo of a drawing and medallion depicting Lucas's Sonichu form, both made by Chris. The next day, the same person proceeded to upload the video in which a naked
my God, your
Christine
name is
had
Chris
pretend
as
sex
well?
with her supposed husband, Magi-chan, which she had filmed for the Idea Guys in early 2018.
Oh,
The
Jesus,
leaker,
this one
as
again.
Lucas, pleaded for people to stop texting him, linking to his recent Twitter post. He claimed that he would tell the whole story if people stopped texting and calling him. On Twitter, Lucas claimed that he was not the person to have leaked Chris's sex tape, alleging that it was the doing of the Idea Guys. In a further tweet, Lucas wrote that he only used Twitter, and if there were screenshots from other sites of individuals claiming to be him, then they were imitators. Upon learning about the leaks herself, Christine tweeted that she was very angry at Lucas, mostly for insulting his own special Sonichu. She also wrote that she would not buy Lucas alcohol, since he was under the legal age to buy it himself. On New Year's Eve, Chris wrote several posts referring to the countdown to the end of the year and the apparent dimensional merge that was to take place at any moment. In the final hours of the day, Chris wrote a list of best moments for her in 2018, which included meeting friends and allies from both dimensions, discovering that she was in fact a Sonichu.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Marrying Magi-chan, Grizel, Sylvana, and Mewtwo, and being bestowed with the
Mewtwo.
memories, powers, and soul of CPU Blueheart.
What the fuck does that
On January 1st, 2019, Christine announced that the merge between Dimensions 1218 and C197 was still in progress, but was being delayed due to apparent damn red tape. She wrote that she still remained married to her 4 spouses, but confessed that there was still room for one more person from the real-life dimension.
It's back. They're gonna do it again. They're going to try to get more.
On that same day,
They're trying to
Lucas
get
wrote
more,
in
you
reply to
guys.
another party that he was very disliked by the people of the QB Farms. A newly created Twitter account then wrote to him that he brought this negative attention onto himself. Lucas then shared a notification he received showing that the mysterious new Twitter user was in his contact list on his phone. Lucas elaborated that the only 2 contacts that he thought might do something like this were Christine and the captain. By this point, the captain had stopped posting on QE Farms for over a month, but was last seen quietly observing threads on the site in the last week of December 2018. He had been getting pressure for spending too much of his leisure time away from his wife and daughter to deal with Chris's affairs, and was looking to take a break. As Lucas implied, it is possible that the captain, who for months was wishing for the Teen Troon Squad to leave Chris's life, took control of her Twitter account and posed as a troll pretending to be Magi-chan and leaked Lucas's private information to scare him away as one final act to help Chris. It is then theorized that he was the one responsible for pretending to be Lucas while leaking videos recorded for the Idea Guys, as he was one of the only people who could easily retrieve Christine's account password and be in the possession of the Idea Guys videos. After this time, both the captain and the Teen Troon Squad ceased contact with Chris.
Damn.
From this recent turn of events, it was apparent that meddling in Christine's life, no matter with good intentions or bad, was bound to only bring trouble for all involved. As those who got too close had to deal with the negative fallout, Chris careened on, changing rules for her life to form as many comfortable cushions as possible, to brace herself for whatever inevitable blow may come.
For whatever inevitable blow may come? I wonder what happened. I hate to say it. I really do. I hate to say it. But I had an easier time watching, not a good time, just I had an easier time watching that than playing that other game. I don't see what else this motherfucker could do to get worse. You have to remember, at this point, it hasn't come out yet that they did what they did to their mother. But the fact that there was like a, you know, the captain, this guy who's just out here trying to help him, like trying to help them with like online affairs and shit with a wife and children or a child. Like, fuck no, bro. Dude, if I found out like my boyfriend or husband or whatever was doing this shit half the time, I would definitely leave. What did they do to their mother? Oh. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I really appreciate you watching. We'll watch the second video of that, or the second video for the update soon. But I'm glad that we're just like one step closer. Oh God, what an interesting week of games. Honestly, we got to play like Baldi and more Spookies, and then that last one, and oh God, well, yeah, Alrighty. Let's take you guys somewhere. I appreciate you guys for being here, especially if you stuck around since radio. I don't have a stream tomorrow. I have a stream on Friday. Would be more radio, and then we're gonna do Dead by Daylight, which is actually a normal game in terms of everything that I've ever done ever. Let's see, who can I send you guys over to? And also thank you so much to so many of you guys who have basically dragged themselves from my 8 p.m. streams to like my 8 a.m. streams now. Or basically like 8 a.m., 1 p.m. streams, all of you guys for joining. You know, I know it's super different, and I just really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. I'm streaming, you said? Are they? They're streaming. They are streaming. Alrighty. Are we sending you guys back over for there again? Do you guys want to go? Do you guys want to go over there? Here, let's give you an option. I'm going to do a poll. Where do we go? Mod or Moshi sibling? Easy enough. Thank you, Gino. I appreciate it. I'm going to call you Gino from now on. I'm going to pretend that you are the Genosamuel. You're good. I appreciate you just being here, Zero. All right, there's a shit ton of you already saying mod. And also, thank you so much for everybody's support recently with the hype trains. I know, I can't believe it's like able to go so far now. But with the hype trains and my return back and trying all these new things, just trying to figure out what we want to do. So thank you. I appreciate that. Alrighty. I feels like the first time. It feels like the very first time. That's a change from the last nickname you gave me. What was the last nickname I gave you? All right, mod it is. There's a hockey player with the name of Gino. That's a long name. It's a long name. Homo? What? Why did I give you that nickname? It's only a truth. Kidding. Oh, yeah. No homo. You're right. That's so funny. Oh, good reminder. Good reminder, homo. Okay. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it. My name is Lilybelle. I love to travel, and I'm just trying my fucking best. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye-bye.